Hi, I'm Ed Amoroso from Tag Cyber, and I'm here with Greg Taylor, who is the CEO of Sertainty, and also Scott Pronger, who's the Chief Revenue Officer. Welcome, guys.
Thank you. Well, we're glad to be here.
It's great to have you. And let's start with, I want to understand, as you guys are working with clients at Sertainty, what do you see as kind of the value proposition, the thing that you guys do uniquely for them?
Ed, the value proposition from Sertainty is we are the inventors and the first to commercialize self-aware, self-protecting data. We do that by embedding a little intelligence engine into a data file, very, very tiny, but very, very powerful.
And Scott, I would imagine the one thing you're going to find in every business is data, right? Like that kind of unifies everything, I would imagine, right?
Yeah, I mean, unless you're a silversmith making rings in your basement.
Probably have customer data then, right?
But every business today is run off of data.
Yeah. Do you see that as kind of the idea here, that you guys can pretty much sell to any sector, any company, this idea of intelligent data?
That's correct. I mean, there's kind of three primary data types we see with files. Personal identifiable information, PII data. The other is intellectual property or secret and sensitive information. This technology can also be used to support messages, so secure messages, payment data, IoT data. And then we also have technology that supports data that's being saved in the cloud. That could be source code, could be a company's system data, operations data, or customer data, but anything you're basically backing up or saving in the cloud can also be protected with this technology.
Yeah. You know, Greg, every day we all read about one company after another having some data security problem. And I would imagine that when they talk to you, it must be welcome relief to hear that there might be a way to actually put your data to work for you.
You know, interesting enough, it's taken the market a little bit of time to catch up with us. You're just starting to see, just in the last couple of years, some very high-level government officials, CISOs talking about data needing to become more self-aware, needing to be able to have some level of self-protection. Yes, I mean, if we can get through the maze of not invented here, who are your customers, and we do have customers and some very good customers, we have to work through that process of getting into a test or valuation agreement. And once companies realize that we actually can deliver on the claims that we make, they're interested. They're hooked.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And so, yes, I think it's very challenging what folks have to deal with today in cybersecurity.
Yeah. Scott, what are some of the sectors and sort of types of businesses that you see as being particularly well suited for this? Would it be best for big companies or medium or maybe all of the above?
It's really all of the above, but primarily today we're focused on financial services, media and entertainment, an area that we call critical infrastructure. The federal DoD market is another big market, and then healthcare. Those are kind of the five big sectors that we're currently focused on today.
And your technology would typically be delivered through infrastructure and services and capabilities, right? You guys in many cases are partnering with other technology providers that help. How does that work?
There's actually a couple of different types of partners we work with. One is either an OEM or value-added reseller, but it's basically somebody who's building an application for a specific vertical, and they will take our technology, embed it within their solutions. And then we also work with systems integrators, both large and small, either national or global in scope or even regional. Typically those partners are also focused on specific verticals, and they'll take our technology and basically build a solution on behalf of an end user customer.
That sounds fantastic. Is this the kind of thing that in many cases would help you with both cybersecurity and also compliance? Like I would think of regulatory and compliance requirements around data, those are getting more intense. You guys able to help with that?
Absolutely. Ed, I like to say that you get security for free with our technology. I mean, some of the real power in our technology lies in the capability of managing and governing data. Compliance is automatic with our technology because you just build it in to what compliance you have to comply with. And if human beings forget, the file doesn't forget. It complies with whatever you put in it.
Now, you know the security people are going to want to say you get compliance for free. You do security, you get that other thing for free.
Well, I'm sure they'd all like to say that it's all for free, but we wouldn't be in business very long if that were the
That's
case.
funny. Now, if people want to find out more about the technology, is the website the best place for someone to go?
The website is under construction. We're fixing to put a what we believe is going to be a very high-level, significant website out there that is better messaging. The website we have out there today is sufficient to give you a kind of a basic knowledge of the technology, and hopefully it causes you to want to call somebody or email somebody for additional information.
And the other options, they can come visit you guys down in Nashville.
We'd love for them to come and visit us in Nashville, because that's another, if they come to Nashville and they visit our facilities, they meet our engineers, they really take the time to do the deep dive on the technology. I don't know that there's been anybody that's done the deep dive on the technology that's not been very excited and wanted to move forward in some form or fashion.
Well, it is a very exciting story, and I really do appreciate you guys sharing that value proposition with us.
Hey, thanks,
Thank you.
Ed.
Thanks.